Right then. The group is currently within the Kuzon's vehicle. As you're driving through the streets, you see the crowd starting getting more and more packed below you. You see as people are going excitedly to stall around the festival area. Before you see the large building of the theatre, grandiose and much older looking than the rest of the modern buildings, just standing there resplendent with lights and decorations. Bits of magical confetti dripping down from the ceiling of the station.
What's traffic looking like? Are we making good time, or I'm assuming because it's a festival, it's probably pretty crowded.
Well, you're in a flying vehicle. You're going to have a really hard time to park. There are some, such as there's some larger vehicles with some advertisements rolling through the street currently, so you have to avoid them, but
that's what the autopilot's for. You just hit the autopilot and jump out of the car.
Autopilot's not gonna break the speed limit. Kuzon, punch this thing. We gotta get there as fast as possible.
It's taking you around about 30 minutes to get from your previous location to the theatre at currently. So you are nearing the theatre now. How would you like to go about this? Would you like to park or what?
So when we go in, is there like a crowd of people streaming into the theater right now?
There is a large crowd. So basically you're still outside the theater right now, looking in. You see that there's large areas either side of the theater.
Okay, so there's not like, but currently, like, are the doors open and is there like a line? Like, are people still coming into the theater?
It's not currently open, but people are lined up. There's at least a line going way past where you guys are standing.
I know this is gonna sound a little old-timey, but are there bathroom windows?
For this building? Probably way off the ground, but you wouldn't know what's a bathroom window and what's a normal window that just leads into a main hall.
Well, before anything, I'm gonna use the feature on our armors to switch to one of my fancy suits, so I blend in better.
Fair enough.
I guess I'll do the same thing. I have that upgrade on mine too.
Same.
Oh, that being said, would you guys like to roll perception?
Will do.
I would say Aiden and Thiveron. You guys do manage to spot something off to the left of the theatre. You see this. Normally, you see people dressed up in average clothing and the like. There's some races with their own sort of style, but you do see this one person slumped over by the dumpster. It looks like he's wearing some sort of hooded, like some sort of big hood. He just over dumpster and he's like slumped down, like really slumped down. People are ignoring him, but it's out of place.
Thiveron will walk over and ask him if he's okay.
You don't get a response. However, as you've walked over to the side of the theatre, and this large, expansive alley is mostly empty. There's some cars parked there, but you see another figure. This one is dressed in, well, not common to Absalom clothing. Nicole, would you like to describe yourself?
You see a pretty short figure, lithe and long-limbed, that seems to have horns made of wood protruding from the side of their head. Kind of creepy white mask. Kind of has like an elk snout on it, and a long range slicker trench coat that's black, and hidden underneath it seems to be an armor woven of biotech vines. I think would be the sum of it.
Do we have a picture?
So you see, not currently. So.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Yes, it is being worked on. So don't worry, you'll see it soon. But for now, the description will do. As you see this figure down the alleyway, and currently they're next to this area of a theatre that looks like it's blocked off with some sort of just temporary boards and some things that say keep away. It looks like there's some sort of damage to the side of the building. Almost a hole.
I want to imagine Kuzon does the thing where like he's like walking, and then he doesn't really like paid attention to who this is. Like he just kind of like he doesn't just double take, just like glances, looks forward, then glances again, just like just probably caught off guard by like the mask and everything.
Thiveron
So,
can't
yeah.
see the mask, so.
That's true. However, Thiveron, you do know with your sensitive hearing that the guy next to the dumpster is breathing, but clearly his unresponsive nature, you think he's out cold.
Okay. So this figure that we see, is she standing in front of the hole?
Around about it, yes. Looks pretty interested in it, in fact.
Doing a lot of poking and prodding, like shifting
Try-
things around,
Trying to get it open, get things
trying
out
to
of the way.
lift things not very strong.
So like this hole, does it lead like down towards like where the basement would be? This is like an entry point
It-
too.
Does seem to go as what the theatre is. Essentially, the stairs lead up to the main hall, so the basement is basically seems to be the first floor of it.
Okay. So
Kuzon
we are.
will just like walk up next to them and just literally just be like, "What you doing?"
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Thiveron is following close behind with his spear drawn, growling. By the way.
You see them startle quite dramatically. No, there's nothing to don't worry about it. There's nothing going on here. This is just it's garbage. You don't want to you guys are so fancy looking. Don't worry about it.
Kuzon,
And they go back.
Can I sense motive on this person we just met, considering we don't know what kind of threat we're dealing with here, and she's acting super suspicious, to say the least.
What are you talking about?
I would say you could if you wanted to, and it's up to the players, of course, as well. Like,
Never mind, I believe her. Everything seems alright
oh,
here.
okay. God, she's so trustworthy.
I don't know why, but for some reason I get the feeling I can trust you, stranger. Aiden stops playing with the knife in his pocket that he was getting ready to gut you with.
Thiveron is also trying to kind of sniff around and listen for anything that she might be looking for, trying to eliminate her as part of whatever plot is going on here.
I guess you notice that she's trying to give off like a casual air, but she's very intent on getting down into where you guys are also trying to go. Like she has like this jitteriness about her that seems like her casual air is like a demeanor to try to throw you off to like how interested and how much you need to go down and investigate this place.
At that point, Aiden points to the dumpster where the guy was dumped and says, "There's an out cold guy behind that dumpster. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?"
Okay, so there has been some things taken from me, my planet, that I am trying to get back, and I think it might be down in this hole. It's of cultural significance. It's not valuable, but that's something that the man saw me sniffing around. He made the moves, and I was no thank you. And so now he is, as you see. But don't worry, it's just he'll be fine. He's fine. He's fine.
I'm rolling sense motive.
Kuzon, can you check if that guy is
No!
fine?
I'll take.
Wow.
The gods of the dice have decided this character is trustworthy.
Can I
So, so you want to check the guy at the dumpster?
I'll take a look.
Alright, so are you trying to medically determine if anything's wrong with him, or are you just checking him over and searching him?
I'll try to be. I'll just give him a quick scan over, just like check the pulse or whatever at minimum.
He is alive and doesn't seem to be bleeding from anywhere, so he's probably out cold.
Yeah, Kuzon. I think that's all Kuzon was concerned. Like, I don't think his personality would be like. He'd just be like, he's fine.
This
He's
is definitely
breathing.
like top 50% of bodies.
I mean, you guys are out here trying to stop a bioweapon.
Yeah.
So
I'll say like here's the thing. You seem like you're a bit of a fish out of water, so to say.
yeah, I guess yes.
If you help us stop this thing that's going to happen that's bad, we'll help you get your thingy.
Hold on, they might be in danger from this too. Prava's like looking over this new person. Like,
My shape is humanoid. I've got 2 legs and 2 arms.
sure, are you like fleshy, or is this like pure?
You can't really see any skin. The only thing that is protruding is the wood antlers.
Okay, Prava's just gonna go kind of safe with this. Like, okay, we're here with Doctors Without Borders. We think there might be a medical emergency here, some sort of disease spreading. And we're worried that if you're a species that might be a vector for this infection, that you might be at risk here.
I'm gonna assume that you guys start taking away the boards and the like.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna start tripping them with my bare hands. We ain't got
Alright
time for
then.
this shit.
And I suspect Rain is going with you as well. Going with these crazy people.
Well, that way we can keep an eye on her since we don't particularly trust her or like where did she come from, where did she go, got my job.
Jesus Christ. Do I notice that Aiden might look a little weary?
He probably had a bit of a cough, but without examining him, you wouldn't know.
Like a cough that seems out of the ordinary, or
He's probably
can I just take a perception? Or
he probably just coughed. It's just general uneasiness, probably tired, stressed. I would say it's not really
Thiveron-
noticeable.
okay, so Thiveron is trying to make sure that he doesn't have whatever sickness the other people didn't have. Well, did have.
If you're keeping an eye on him, you could try, but I tell you, it's pretty high. Because all he looks is a bit fatigued, and there could be any number of reasons.
Is a 31 high enough?
Actually, no.
No.
Poor doggo. If only he
Can't do
had
my
eyes.
magic stuff. Wah.
Thiveron, eyes on the prize, man. Focus. Oh, never mind. You don't have eyes. Haha.
Oh, God.
He looks at you really sternly and says, "You should keep an eye on that cough, seeing as how we were just in a disease ward."
Don't worry, and you keep your nose on it.
So,
I'm not. That's how they spread. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother.
as you remove the boards from the area and the little barriers that do basically nothing, you start to head inside, and you can see that the brickwork, even the steel, has corroded away. It seems like something recently busted a hole in this wall, and they tried covering it up. But as you head through, there's at least, I would say, around about 20 feet of wall, because this makes up the entire foundation, until finally you arrive in this area.
Ooh, that's a good.
Oh.
weapon.
I didn't see us at the bottom there either. I was like, did everybody just gain Thiveron?
Yeah, that's why I mentioned in case somebody was confused. We're at the
It
bottom.
is rather dark, but you can hear like the sound, the echoing sound from above in the theater is almost deafening in a way.
Good. That means we can use that noise as cover. My boys are still working on finding the schematics for this place, but it looks like it's gonna take them a while. Looks like we're going in blind.
By the way, you can
Thiveron
see
looks at you.
you can see somebody leaning up against this what looks like a bunch of crates, but he's facing away. You hear him talking to somebody.
With my increased sense of hearing, do I hear specifically what he might be talking about?
Anyone with increased sense of hearing would be able to hear. Essentially, it's like, so we still can't get through the door. Yeah, it seems like they're not gonna be able to open it for a while. They're thinking about busting it open. And then he goes, well, I'm gonna head on back to them. Make sure to guard the area. Yeah, like anyone would come through here during this festival anyway. And you hear a door opening and somebody leaving.
Okay, so before he gets off his headset, I'm going to do something potentially really stupid here, okay? So bear with me. Telepathic message.
I would like you to make me an additional roll on top of that, a mysticism roll.
Okay, so here's my mysticism. Oh, that was horrible.
Use a destiny point, dude.
Do I have any?
What's a destiny point?
I thought you had the destiny points. What are you on about? What's the destiny point? You had it
Yeah,
in last session.
playing.
No, I told
No, we
you
were,
they're not
we
for
were talking
rerolls.
about it.
God damn it.
No, I would like to flip one of our destiny cards, so because we're playing Star Wars, we're playing Edge of the Empire, right?
Exactly. Anyway, so
And then here's
Carry
my
on.
bluff, and this is +5 to whatever I roll, so 29.
29, nice. So as you feel around, you feel something as you reach your mind out through this spell. Even you, Prava, can feel it as you're entering as well. It's this uneasiness. And as you reach your mind out, it's almost like something's already connected to his mind. And as you connect, it doesn't notice you, but it knows something is off as you start speaking. And he goes, huh? Oh, why are you using comms? Okay. What is that about our objectives? You could just ask for boss, but fine. It's simple. Inside, they have a weapon, but it won't open up. So we're trying to get inside. Don't see how hard it is to understand.
Yeah.
So we're going to give a good what for then, yes?
I want to sneak over to like there. I want to try to sneak over. Basically, I basically want to see if I can use my ranged hacking. I want to try and disable his communication device.
Roll me stealth then.
I'm gonna roll stealth
Yeah.
as well to get closer so I can grab him if things go tits up.
Let me roll for his perception, since he is meant to be actively guarding. And he got a critical 1. Oh my god.
Nice.
That's my first roll for your enemies. This is building well already. So he's completely oblivious. You can see him on his phone. He's like playing a little game.
Oh, he's playing a game on his phone. I'm gonna hack his phone.
I thought you were hacking his communications device.
Whatever. I'll hack any communication device he has on him.
Gonna breach protocol and ice pick him.
Alright, go ahead and hack. The communications device seems fairly undefended. There's not even multiple modules to it, so that one hacking attempt, you basically break through the comms unit and are able to turn it off if you desire.
Yeah, so I'll turn off his ability to make outgoing messages, and then I'll just give Aiden the thumbs up.
As soon as he gives me the thumbs up, I'm gonna jump over and I'm gonna try to grab him.
Let me see. He is flat-footed, so yes, that does hit. As you basically have grappled him, and you can see like he's flailing about with his hands. He's trying to hold his neck. As you're up close to him, you can see what he looks like now, by the way.
He's pretty.
You can
Oh,
see
look at
almost
that.
this chitinous like plates on the back of his head as well. As you wrap the thing around him, you're basically using his backpack as leverage to hold it against his neck. He's pretty much at your mercy since he's trying to struggle against you. What is the rest of you doing as this person is being strangled?
I'm gonna approach. We got him held. Now it's time for the questioning.
I'll climb over and like take a look at the door ahead of us while they're doing that.
So I'm gonna do this telepathically, since this guy's being choked right now. So it's like, who do you work for? Tell me what you know.
Prava, would you also like to roll me a will save?
Okay.
Since yours is a natural ability.
This also never goes well for me.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
You avoid a psychic backlash from whatever's connected to this person's mind. It seems like whatever is attached to him is sort of aware that something's wrong, since he's showing panic.
Sorry, ignore that. I was trying to get information.
That's fine.
Understandable. Does this mind seem like familiar? Is it like a type of mind I've interacted with before? Does it kind of seem like a Sheeran, or does it seem like something completely alien?
It seems almost alien to you, but it's also familiar at the same time. It feels like a hive mind.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like connect to this thing directly using this guy as like a link. And I'm just gonna send like curious feelings. Just to see how it like reacts. Is it like panic? Does it like break away from
So
this guy?
are you wait. So you're foregoing the will save and attempting to just connect to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy, that seems risky.
I would like you to attempt to remove Aiden from that guy's neck.
Okay, sure. I'm actually going to try to gravity hold Aiden. So Aiden, make a fortitude save.
Oh boy. This is gonna end well for me. Especially since I don't have the boots that everybody's been yammering me about getting. 17.
That's a tie. What happens in a tie again?
I believe tie is still the roller's win, since it's the DC is 17.
Okay.
So Aiden barely manages to hold on to this guy as he's being lifted up.
As I feel like I'm being lifted, I basically sink into the guy in front of me because I assume he's pretty heavy with all his gear. Prava,
Yeah,
what
so
are you
everybody
doing?
does see this.
Is this normal for your group? I'm not sure.
Prava!
Are you guys okay?
I think this is my third time being psychically dominated, so
I'm just going to poke at Prava to be like, you okay,
Yeah,
buddy?
I'm going to take a mysticism to see if I know what's happening, if it's okay. I'm going to walk up and I'm going to mind link with Prava.
Oh no!
Would you like to roll me?
Oh god.
Let's see, willpower.
This
Because
is
your
how it all
minding
comes
is not
together,
the same
huh?
thing.
This is how it all ends.
Everyone gets mentally
a
dominated.
full party wipe.
Yeah.
Evil campaigns start
Don't
now.
worry, I'll use my
start by killing Aiden's
telepathic
children.
message spell to see what there's going on in there.
Oh, I will also do that.
Oh, I'm just a normal human, so fuck you guys, I'm not getting mind controlled. I'm just sick, and I'm probably dying.
Just everyone starts getting dominated. So yeah, roll me willpower. Let's see how much willpower you have over the situation.
Okay, where are my saves? I've been looking at the second edition Roll20 sheets so much that... Fuck, where are they? Okay, there they are.
Hey,
Ooh.
Haha!
Using your magic to allow you this psychic connection, you manage not only to defend against the psychic backslash, but also mentally grab hold of Prava and rip the two connections apart.
Do I get some sort of glimpse at what it is before I do that?
As I mentioned before, it is a hive connection. It is multiple beings.
Oh.
It's not just a big daddy psychic being. It's like these people are connected to each other.
Okay.
But you do know that whatever happens, these beings are now alerted to your presence.
Thiveron is just like shaking his head. Prava, did your mind your own yet? I will continue shaking until it is.
Yeah. I'm
Nod your head slowly if your mind is yours. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your head slowly if your mind is yours.
Bravo, what the hell happened?
It kind of reminds me of that swarm mind I connected with. This guy's got a passenger.
Wait, does that mean that whoever's behind this is alerted that we're here?
Most definitely.
Fuck! Since this guy's out cold, Aiden's just nonchalantly gonna, like, slam him into the ground and put his wire away. Kuzon, the door. How's it looking?
Yeah.
This is an old-style door, so you can simply open it if you desire.
I'm going to, like, peek. I'm gonna, like, open the door like a smidgen and squeeze my head through using my squeezy feature and just take a look in here.
You see a room.
Yeah, I don't see any tripwires or nothing. You know I'm looking out for that.
Perception.
I guess stealth is out of the option.
It seems clear.
I'll open up the door and and move into the next room and like glance ahead.
Kuzon, wait for us. Don't go off ahead alone. I'm gonna take out my handgun and I'm gonna try to take point. So much for stealth. Let's hoof it. We don't know how much time we've got.
Well, just because they know we're here doesn't know they know where we are.
Fair point. Let's try to take at least advantage of that.
I'll move over and take a peek, like get ready to make a move for this door. Is it similar to the other one? Like, is there any physical locks or anything?
Nope, it just seems big and heavy.
Is it dark in here? Are we like?
It seems like it's dim light right now within these areas.
Perfect.
I'll slip
I'm
on
gonna
the
Other door.
dark vision goggle.
There's just like emergency lighting above you, giving off a nice little tinge of yellow.
I'll take a. I should have brought a crowbar. I'll wedge open this door and like squeeze my head in, like just as little as possible.
Would you like to roll me stealth?
Oh, okay.
Alright then, so as you're basically fiddling with this device, you see that it's locked. You can easily pop it open if you want, but you can just barely peek through if you don't want to pop it open. And what you see is essentially...
I have a tiny flat head, like I could just like...
what you
The
essentially
epitome of
see...
what you doing?
1 second. This is what you can see from your perspective.
Ooh.
Ooh, good.
I'll like bring my head back in and whisper to Prava, like, there's a lot of bugs in there.
Like Sheeran, or... And then Prava's gonna lean through and take a look.
There's waspy things, and there's a tall looking one.
What they do? They look like yummy bugs, or like.
By the way, Nicole, I'm sorry about this. These are what the guys look like. If you want to take an up close look.
Ew.
Ooh.
Kill it with fire.
You didn't happen to take some inspiration from some Gene Stealer cults, did you?
Maybe.
Fuck.
Yeah, they
God,
don't look,
Joe, I
like,
love what the
they're
fucking
not,
nerd you are. You just know all the weird shit in this game.
like, they're not Sheeran, or at least they don't appear to be. And to answer your question, when I look back on Akiton, I'd eat bugs scarier looking than that.
So they are yummy bugs. Okay, good.
Yummy bugs.
Kuzon's questionable palette.
Sour gummy worms?
Kuzon's questionable palette aside, I'm gonna start working on this door since Kuzon's working on the other one.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, let's try the other doors, see how our odds are.
I was gonna investigate the door.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so both of you are going to investigate the door. I'm just going to covered this up since you're probably going to be closing it.
While Prava and Kuzon were working on that door, since I'm next to the mysterious new person, Aiden, while he's getting his gun ready and waiting for the door to open, says, "So, you never did tell us your name, or is that a secret too?"
Oh no. I'm Bryn.
Aiden.
It is nice to meet you.
Likewise. Wish it could have been under better circumstances. Tell you what, if we get out of here in one piece, how's about we talk over a drink or something? We can chill after that, but for now, let's see if we can get through this door.
While they're having that conversation, Thiveron is going to scoff at people's reliance on opening doors and looking through, and see if I can hear and smell anybody or anything on the other side of this door.
Yeah, that is true. A 60-foot mind sense also.
Yes.
thing.
You're still uncomfortable with sensing around, but you can actually... Is it your thing 30 feet as well?
Does the ring not double it? Does that not... The ring that doubles all psychic abilities?
Oh yeah, yours does, but I remember, your psychic sense is a sense, it's not a sight,
okay.
essentially.
Gotcha.
So
Okay,
you know there are people in here.
Yeah.
You know there are 3 people in here. Thiveron, you do know that there is one here and one here from this thing past the door.
Oh yeah, by the way, Bryn, Thiveron does wear goggles around his neck. Doesn't use them.
Oh.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's Thiveron over there. He's blind, so you can wave a lot of stuff in front of me. I've tried, trust me, he's totally blind. Otherwise, he would have been so mad.
No, you haven't. I would have sensed that.
Wait, but he moves. I mean, he seems very, very capable. You see, you shouldn't be rude to people because of their disabilities.
Yeah, Aiden. You know I have a real friend.
Can we maybe not have this conversation right now?
No.
I mean, this has been a long time coming, actually.
You brought it up.
Kuzon unfurls the mat and sets it down. It's like, everyone talk about their feelings, or are we gonna save everybody in this theater?
All right, jumpsuit circle, kumbaya.
So yeah, essentially you sense 2 and you know their exact locations.
Okay, so I point their locations, like I'd say, what was that, like 20 feet away over here, and then like 25 feet or 30 feet over this way. There's another presence that I was able to sense. I relay that.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, out of character, Joy, just want to say I love how you aggressively moved your figurine, your token towards me for that conversation. I just love that you felt the need to do that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, just aggressively move into flanking position.
So, yeah, essentially these, you know where they are.
Top door feels safer.
I'll pull out me gun.
So, you busting in?
Let's see if we can't surprise whoever's inside that room.
Actually, can I like partially weld this door over here?
You could start, but you would know that they would immediately notice somebody welding a door from the other side.
You're right. Okay.
So, you're gonna try opening the door, are you?
Yeah, quietly see if we can't get the jump on them. Otherwise, I'm just gonna immediately bolt into that room and, go doomsday on them.
Crack some skulls.
Rip and tear.
Yep.
Right then.
That
So,
was done.
as you move to open, suddenly what sounds like a small scream happens as somebody fires a grotesque pistol in your location. He's like next to the door.
So
They
much
seem
for
to have been
stealth.
waiting for you.
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay, I don't know why, as like the ranged build, I always position myself at the front like this, but
Because it's always more fun in the front.
it really is. I'm gonna slip on back to here and just take a pot shot at this thing.
So you fire, and yeah, he's not in proper cover there. This guy is. That guy isn't. So 14 damage. What do? Are you firing like ice?
Yeah, it's the ice spell. So
Okay. So you fire ice in his direction.
Yeah, just a shard of ice right in the shoulder.
You he twitches unnaturally before looking dead towards you. He is not happy.
I would like to
He's
take a
rushing.
sense motive.
Don't say. Mind you, Thiveron, he is moving through your friend
right,
squares, and so are you too, Ryan.
Going to spear as soon as the character sheet starts working again. Here.
Do you even have a melee, Ryan?
Yeah, I said I drew my spear.
No, I'm talking to Nicole.
I forgot about melee weapons. I just have a.
I will slap you. I will slap you in my hand.
Slap you.
I'll probably just use an action to disengage.
Yeah, so as he goes past you, woof, miss. No, it was Prava, sorry. Prava, as he rushes up to you, you see his like almost like appendage. He swipes for you, barely missing, just scraping along your robes. Meanwhile, this one is going to spit. Wait, do they know? I originally targeted Thiveron, but I gotta think. Do they know? I'm gonna roll physical science. Hang on.
To identify me would be like a culture if they're trying to identify a
culture.
weakness of my race.
All right, let's see if I can.
Because I am technically a humanoid. They can identifying me culture.
Okay then, let me roll this. Okay, he hits. Essentially, you hear, and then suddenly he spits out what seems to be this almost acid glob towards your face, and he actually does hit. Roll.
Oh no, Thiveron's gonna be blinded by acid.
Oh no!
You only take 8 damage. However, you can almost hear like a smug chittering, like yes, because he was clearly aiming for your eyes. And while it does burn, it doesn't really affect you.
Okay. Do I understand that as like victorious chittering? Like he thinks he's done something amazing?
It sounds almost like laughing.
Okay. Somebody's getting a level 2 mind thrust.
Oh boy! You don't need to get
Yes,
sexual
Brian.
about this.
By the way, you pronounce it Bryn, right?
Yeah, Brian.
Bryn, okay. So yes, essentially he's gonna attack you with the same deal.
Oh, that's cool.
And he does hit, but he does not hit enough in order to achieve the blinding effect. So he hits you like on your shoulder or chest or something, just as he spits this acid at you, and you take 4 damage.
All right.
And that is their turn. Thiveron, nothing
Okay.
laughed at you.
So it was this guy, right?
No, it was the other one.
No, I
One that
think it
stood
was
away
this
from
guy.
you.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take a step here. And then I am going to, out of spite, mind thrust him
Light thrust.
at level 2.
Ooh.
Only 19. But
Even with the crit fail, that's so good, dude.
DC 16, if he passes, then it's 9 points of damage. If he doesn't, then it's 19 points.
Alright, let me roll. He does not pass that.
And then I will bark, but in Vlackin, that's me laughing at him.
Just gotta make sure I laugh at you back.
Yep.
So essentially, as you mind thrust, is a boom. He staggers back, holding himself as in the middle of his cheering. Aiden.
So you mentioned Brian is a pretty short character, right?
Yeah, pretty short.
So, as you're standing there looking at the enemies around you, suddenly you hear a loud thunderous roar from above you as Aiden fires his hand cannon at this boy from over your head. And I'm gonna use my trick attack. Just let me roll for that.
Warning, you're gonna give her tinnitus.
She
Don't worry
ducks
about it.
very dramatically.
I'm gonna assume that the trick attack does not work.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go with the pew pew. Oh, that should hit.
That, yeah, even if it's physical, that is high enough to hit.
I'm gonna assume it's not enough to kill without the trick attack, though.
He is damaged. So you basically poke over and just over Brian's head and just boom, shoot him in the back as he's focused on Prava. It's your time to shine. It's your time to go. You can do it.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Yes.
If I spent all this time planning, and I think I'm just gonna, I'm gonna use a spell I don't think any of you have ever heard of before. It's called Magic Missile.
Ah! Yes!
Must really comb through the spell book.
I think I've heard it in the magic text of other systems.
It's
Is this some kind of weird homebrew stuff you cooked up?
Oh, we're
gonna
allowed
have
to use
to
third
talk
party
about this.
stuff. Uh-huh.
Go ahead, feel free.
You never let me make up spells on the spot, Ash. What the hell?
That's bullshit, you know.
So I'm gonna use it as a full action, so I can send one missile to each of these guys.
And all of them have a 1d4 damage plus 1. So feel free to roll that. Because
Yes.
it's an instant hit, I don't need to roll anything anyway. Solid damage.
It's like a countdown. A countdown to
Yes.
death.
So it's damaging upwards this way, right?
Dun dun
Yeah, so
dun
it's
dun
very
dun
like-
dun.
Yeah.
Two. That was enough to push him over to a threshold. Yes, he's a tiny bit hurt. You scraped him across the shoulder. He's like, "Ah." What did your magic missile look like, by the way? Because you gotta
Oh,
describe magic missile. It always has to look different per person.
It is so extremely sparkly. It seems like there's like these pink and purple firework trails, and when it impacts, it bursts into like shimmering little shards. It's very crystal-like in nature.
Good. Kuzon. Unless you wanted to move, Ryan?
Oh.
Or do you want to stay there?
Oh, me? I use my full action, so I can't take any movement.
Okay. So yeah, carry on,
Um,
Kuzon.
So normally ranged weapons are disadvantage, right?
In melee, yes. Well, not
What about, like,
disadvantage,
what
but
about-
they got a minus.
Oh, I see. 'Cause I
Yeah,
got
the
the
system
breaching
doesn't
gun.
have disadvantage like 5e.
I do have my big fat breaching gun. I'm just going to I'm just gonna push it into this guy's chest and fire.
Breach a hole into his chest.
Oh!
You definitely breach a hole in his chest. Jesus Christ.
Oh, and then
Me.
knockdown. So I like literally throw him as well.
Kuzon, chill.
So, in other words, you just put it to his chest and boom. Actually, does that kill him?
Yeah, how tough is this bastard?
Actually, yeah, it. So it's like boom. Poof. You just put a hole through his chest. Where's your one-liner? You killed him with a crit and a
Yeah,
shotgun.
you need a one.
One-liner.
You're dead.
Okay. Okay, so once we're out of here, Kuzon, we gotta work on your one-liners.
I'll slip into Prava's space here with my gun out, just like aiming down the corridor, just like stand between his legs like a dog.
We'll work on those one-liners. We'll work on that.
Prava, it's your turn.
All right. Okay, that guy's too far away. Second turn in Graviton Attunement. I guess I'll just full action unload on this guy in the back.
Alright, just remember he is in cover.
I have faith. I was wrong to have faith.
They all just bolts fly just everywhere, just all over this area now. It's just covered in little bits of ice.
That's pretty
It's
cool,
like
Prava.
2 degrees colder in the room, but nothing was accomplished.
You
That's
see
pretty
like
cool,
this.
Prava. It's a shame nothing hit.
You see like this poster about the great Formolio in the background advertising his very old act he did here, and then suddenly it's shredded by just icicles.
I can't believe that's still a thing. Can it not be a thing, please?
No, it's a thing now. You can't get rid of it now. Let's see. He's gonna keep attacking Bryn. Just because.
No. I should have gotten out of the way.
And wait, what's your AC? Oh, that's it. Oh, I rolled it in normal. Yes. So essentially, with his pluses, he does hit you, and he deals. 1 moment. 10 damage.
Yes.
Let's see. You saw Kuzon. He's going to attempt to spit at him.
I spit on you.
No, he does not hit. Because I'm counting Prava as cover, so he gets +2.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, by the way, the fact that he can do that.
He spits, but Prava like just whips his like robe and just knocks it out of the way. How dare you hurt my lizard dog, friend?
And they call me the racist here.
Thiveron.
All right.
Welcome
So
back, Kuzon.
now he takes his spear. He I'm not a good tumble through character. So I'm gonna move here and attack this guy with my spear. And actually, before I make that attack, can I make some sort of life science check to kind of identify some of the abilities of these dudes?
You may, yes.
And hiya.
Essentially, they seem rather resistant to physical damage, but their main attack method with their claw is much more dangerous than their ability to spit acid. These are their basic abilities, but they seem to be too malformed to use actual weaponry.
Oh. So you can
Okay,
help Kuzon to switch out his breaching gun.
Let's see.
He's feeling pretty good about it.
Already moved, so I guess I gotta do something here.
I have total faith.
Okay, I'm gonna fight defensively. Yeah, it's a standard action. It's a -4 penalty to my attack, but it'll give me +2 to AC while I'm fighting him. Let's see. Attacks. Spur. Submit. Now we wait.
Now we wait for 5 years.
Come on, Roll20, wake up.
At that 100 years.
La-dee-da-da-da-da-da.
So,
The world needed the most, the Thiveron.
Oh, there we
A 7.
Oh, wow.
7 is
So, as you attempt to thrust your spear towards him, it just digs into the chitin, but doesn't quite get through to the flesh. And he just grabs it and moves it away and chitters at you again. Like,
Oh, he's asking for more mind thrust.
Aiden.
I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to attempt to deafen my teammate again.
Just firing this massive magnum over Brian. Just
I am in a good spot for this fight, guys.
Don't worry about it. Deafness is curable in this universe, I think. First, my trick attack. I'm gonna assume that hits.
that does.
Let's see.
Tricky dicky.
Now this guy's CR 13. It's fine.
What? Don't scare
Yes.
me like that.
This guy's the secret boss.
I am going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna give myself the customary -2 to this guy because to nullify basically the disability that I have, and I'm gonna do a normal attack on him with my hand cannon again. Blam! Oh shit.
Sadly, he does not manage to penetrate his armor. You hit him, but he stumbles back. He's like,
At least until the start of my next round, he is at a -2 for his AC.
yes, yes, he is.
Since he's flat-footed. So how does my bullets bounce off him? Is he like heavily armored? Like for instance, he's got
It just like digs into his
substances, or-
chitin. Just you see it break and
Oh, a chitin.
shatter.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, I guess my bullet just bounces off him. Should have brought the penetrating rounds.
Okay, so I know guns aren't great against them then. So this guy back here, he's in full cover? Or partial cover?
Yeah, he's in partial cover.
Partial cover? Okay, I'm gonna take a step forward. And then where to go?
You're gonna cast another spell.
I'm gonna cast another spell.
Awesome.
And flames shoot out of my hands and in a cone effect hitting both of these guys.
Oh,
Nice.
DC 15. What's the damage?
You know what? That is a good question.
You did put it in, did you?
2d8.
Who needs damage when you can be flashy?
2d8 fire damage, so let me roll that.
Alright, I'll roll this then. Alright, so that's... what's that? Reflex? Okay. No, that guy doesn't make it. And neither does that... Oh my god, my rolls.
They both
Yes.
damage.
I'm gonna start lying about my rolls now. No, we got
Oh, don't do that.
20.
Lies.
Rolled a
So-
57.
Yeah, you would have 57. Fuck you. So this guy was practically almost dead. You can see him like cheer. It's like he's like he's like, you cannot hurt me with your physical weaponry. There's oh my god, fire! As you just see him like on fire, drop to his knees, like almost like you hear popping, and he's like.
Well, that spell like microwaves people. Like it gathers up the heat and then it unleashes it in a giant thermal wave. So it's not necessarily fire as much as it is like
Well, heat
projecting.
and bubbling. Then you just see him like.
It just starts melting and popping like he's in a microwave.
God, you're such a nerd.
I like knowing stuff.
Oops.
Smell delicious is what I want to know.
Yummy
He's
bugs.
sort of- He's so. Wait, are we going with that thing where you? Yes, he does smell delicious. Kuzon.
Does it, if I want to switch to my laser rifle, does it require like my movement, or how does that work?
You
you
have
can
one
switch-
free item interaction.
Yeah,
If you want to do it
switch
too,
with Swift. Yeah.
yeah. You can basically drop
Alright.
your weapon for free, an item interaction, pull out another gun.
I'm
Can I
gonna
use-
walk over here and I want to scamper on top of this thing.
Sorry, Brian. What did you want?
So I wanted to see if I could use the rest of my movement to hide back behind the wall.
I believe you need a feat in order to
Yeah, you
mix
can't
your move and
uh,
attack.
do both, sadly, unless you have a
Right.
feat.
Good to know, good to know.
Once you take your action, you're basically committed. You can't move.
Yeah, I think that's a mobility feat.
Yeah.
So
I
you
just
jumped
want
up on here.
I want to scamper up here to like get over his cover, basically. Because
Yeah, it's totally
I,
fine.
I assume that use up a little bit of my movement to use my climbers to climb up there. But then I want to beam down at him with the laser rifle. Pew 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 pew.
Oh boy.
As you unleash the laser rifle onto him, at first he panics and gets behind the small box, and he just starts bouncing everywhere. It's like, oh god! Thankfully, he slowly leans up after all these lasers have gone off. It's like, as you have missed.
Even my second shot?
Sadly.
Dang.
These guys are tough. You guys have just gotten really good.
Yeah, jeez. Okay. Well, I'll hold my position anyway.
Prava.
Have that boy make a fortitude save.
Oh, so besides, you couldn't make a second shot because you moved. But
Yeah, you can't.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I forgot how that worked.
Okay, fortitude save. I will make a save. I will make a save. What's DC?
17.
I did not
lied.
make the save.
Okay, I'm gonna drag him through Thiveron's threatened zone. So I'm gonna pick him up in the air and drag him to here, so that Thiveron can attack of opportunity on the way.
Oh yeah.
Dragging him over. Right, Thiveron. You may use your reaction to smack him if you want.
Thrusting. Activate.
Fluster.
Activate. Hey, I rolled a 20. That's better than 11 or 7.
He is currently also completely like is like Dex does not
held
count
in
for
the way.
anything.
Yeah.
So in other words, yeah, he's lost his Dex bonus to his AC as well. I don't think he's flat-footed. He's completely fucking gone for that.
Off kilter, I think. is
Yeah,
the
I think that's
condition.
it. Off kilter,
Yeah.
that's it. So yeah, that you actually managed to hit him.
Hey, 9 points of damage.
And I'm just gonna hold him there in place until he wriggles out.
Right, yes, you make a fort, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's roll.
Look, even if he frees himself, there goes his turn. Oh wow.
Well, I rolled out in the open, but yeah, now you have to see what I'm dealing with.
Oh no, poor Ash, his enemies.
It's like,
You might want to
why can't I escape?
reload your window. At this point.
I will. Thiveron.
Alrighty then. Spear again. Take that, you foul insect.
A lot of chitin hate going on today. I just like to say
Loading.
not all bugs.
Hey!
More damage.
9 damage again, electric boogaloo.
And you basically just reach up and pull out, and you just see him
The second stabbening.
Tactical spear 2, the stabbing.
You managed to impale him.
Oh look, I've been impaled.
Oh no, I've been impaled.
Oh boy. Right, as soon as I see Thiveron put his spear through that thing, Aiden's gonna start reloading his gun and start briskly walking forward.
Walking forward with confidence.
Thiveron is following him,
I'm gonna
allowing
assume
him to
there's
take
a large
point.
door over here, from what I can see.
Yes, there is. By the way, as you walk into the room, you can see that there is many crates full of stuff. There's also this door, but it says above it is like 2 stage.
Oh, I'm gonna start investigating every single one of those crates.
Roll perception as you're walking then.
Oh,
You're basically looking through, you find some costume clothes, a mask, like looking through all of them.
okay.
Oh, be careful. We're here looking for infected materials. You don't want to disturb anything biohazardous.
No, it's fine. I am looking. It's okay.
Yeah, but no. See, that's
Oh, yeah.
exactly what I'm trying to warn you against.
Remember, Ash, everybody is still affected by my life bubble spell because it lasts for, at this point, nearly a week.
Oh
Just
my
wanna make-
god!
Just want to mention though is touch. If they physically touch something that's
yeah, I
infected.
Just also pointing out that Nicole, unfortunately, is not affected by the life bubble because she was not
Yes.
here when I cast it.
Dude, that spell's just insane. Fuck me.
So what you gonna be doing? You gonna go through this door?
Yeah, we're gonna check the door, I guess. Oh,
Yeah,
I'll get in Aiden's space if he's gonna check the door, and I'll back him up. I'll hold my gun and be ready to fire the laser rifle or whatever through it if there's bogeys.
my gun seems to be mostly useless against them. You think I'd fare better with my blade?
I think you would fare better with some sort of an energy weapon if you have it.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm more of a ballistics type of guy. Never put a lot of stock in energy type of weaponry.
Well,
I prefer
those that
to feel my
adapt
kick.
survive.
I feel like a real pro mercenary would be versed in a wide variety of tools and use whatever's the best for the situation.
Oh, calling him out.
Oh boy. Oh
Wait,
boy,
so
we're gonna
basically,
have a
aren't you
conversation
some-
after we're out of here, you'll see.
Aren't you just some trigger happy rookie?
I'll hand you my laser rifle if you think you can use it.
That's okay, I'll manage. Aiden twirls the hand cannon in his hand and puts it back in the holster and then cracks his knuckles.
I have
check
my
the door for
fiery
trap.
laser rifle.
By the way, let me make sure that there's nothing in on the door that.
Alright, roll
would come like
perception.
this. 22.
As you look around the door, you do notice that there's some dangerous-looking icicle spikes above you, and you just break them off and toss them to the ground. Like if you tried opening a door, they probably would have fallen on you.
Rude, Ash. Putting a trap in here.
Right, everybody stand back just in case something jumps us again. And Aiden's gonna put both hands on the door and he's gonna Dark Souls this door.
So you're gonna open it and roll through.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you
go on,
click?
say.
Did I sense anybody on the other side?
And you didn't sense anybody.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second, I've got to zoom out for this.
You know what? I have no problem, since that can be kind of broken to just automatically sense them. I have no problem taking perception checks.
Oh, don't worry. There's plenty of things that can go wrong if you try doing that stuff.
How comforting.
and people can still stealth around it.
Yeah, I can't wait for Thiveron to get so famous that people just bring dog whistles to fuck with him. And they know our mercenary company is going to show up.
Yeah, Prava's already live streamed our smoke strats, so
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows about the famous smoke doggo at this point.
As you
Fog
dive on
dog.
through the ice, you roll across the ground, and God, it's cold in here. Not as much as your home planet, but as you roll, put your gun, you see a crate of Whiskers lollipops.
The fuck?
Oh, are they like frozen lollipops?
Yeah, it looks like lollipops, ice creams. There's some cola syrup over in the
I'll-
corner.
I'll pluck one of them out.
Kuzon!
It's got a cat
Theater
face.
pops?
Yeah, it's
Aw,
like
look,
ice cream
it has a
pops.
cat on it.
Kuzon, we're here to find a biohazard, not ice cream. Can we leave the?
I'll drop it on the ground and take a look over the bomb.
Wait, are these edible? What is this?
Wait, you've never had ice cream?
Hmm.
Okay, Kuzon, I guess we can take a couple.
It's important everybody has ice cream.
I just thrust a lollipop at you, thrust like a frozen, one of those orangeicle pops.
Oh,
Those little orange push pops.
she just stands there. I mean, I guess you scoop it under the mask, and it's just like, this is the best thing I have ever tasted. Hold on, guys, hold on.
Starts dragging one of the.
She takes five and just shoves them in her mouth.
Watch out, there's a stick in there. You don't want to. Oh, there it goes.
It's crunch.
This is better than any bullrog I've ever tasted before.
Thiveron,
While that's
what's a
going on,
Borok?
Thiveron ignores you and continues searching the room.
Furiovo, what's a Borok?
Oh, it looks kind of like, I think, a frog mixed with a snake mixed with, and it has the most succulent tender when you stew it up with a little bit of kashush. Oh, that makes the most delicious delicacies.
Is that like one of Kuzon's distant relatives or something?
She looks at Kuzon, puts the mask very close to his face, and you hear like some sniffing. No, I don't think so. I think
You said you were short. Like, how short are you? Because Kuzon's like barely over 3 feet tall.
She's like 4.5.
Okay, so it's okay. Us shorties gotta stick together.
She's just tall enough to count as a medium-sized creature, unlike you. So essentially, as you go over to the main device in the corner, which is the regulator, you basically start turning it up to the 11th degree. Even if you don't care, other people are sure that extra cold won't harm the merchandise anyway. So you basically turn up the cold, you make sure that the vents are open in this area, which is normally used to clear condensation and clear out all the ice, but then you activate the vents in the next area, which start pumping out the extra cold out of this room and into the other.
Excellent. This will be good for longevity of the delicious bug meat. Very good.
I can't leave my boy down there by himself. I'm gonna go and back up Prava.
Well, my plan's kind of like to wait for the fight to start, and then when like they're all going to funnel up to that door there, I kind of get behind them.
Oh, okay. In that case, let's leave him to his own devices. We'll cause a big enough scene up here.
All right then.
Thiveron pulls his flute out, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Aiden cracks his knuckles so dramatically once again. Okay, let's do this.
Right, so you're busting on in?
Yep. I'm kicking the door open.
Okay then, and I'll reveal the area.
Alright, you ugly sons of bitches, come get some.
Okay then, so it turns out that Aiden is going first anyway.
Yep. So I'm gonna look over my shoulder and smirk at Thiveron, and I'm going to quickly take out one of my smoke grenades, and I'm gonna roll it like a bowling ball directly over here and pop a smoke cloud.
Thiveron's gonna move here. And then he's going to
what?
options. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mind thrust second level the big guy.
Alright.
What is that weird sound, by the way?
Sounds like a bird.
Oh, that's my cat's mouse toy.
Oh.
Oh, I've seen those before.
Right, let's have a look.
DC 16. If the big guy passes, then it's 11 damage. If he doesn't, it's 22.
Oh, 22 damage. Nicely done.
Head pop.
So boom.
That's pretty dope.
And now it's the big guy's turn.
He got hit by something he can't see.
And he hits.
What?
$12 damage to you, Thiveron. As
all you hear past
the stroke is as his arm splits open to reveal a large gun. It's like
Holy shit!
almost bioweapon
definitely
thing.
the swarm.
Cuts through the smoke and slams into your chest with amazing force. And currently, is anything behind you? Nope. So basically, it hits you, goes past you, and into the wall behind you. And now, one moment, I have to draw. God, there's going to be a lot of squares in this match. I know there is. So now there is difficult terrain across here.
Oh wow. That gun was powerful.
It's very nice. Sadly, it can only be fired once. Not once forever, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Once
should have
likely in
popped
single
a
combat.
grenade instead of a smoke screen.
I'll never have to worry about that gun again. Whew, got that out of the way.
So he's going to come up here. Take cover behind the large box.
I feel like we could still see him behind his
he-
cover.
Basically, you can probably still see him, but he's like lifting a box up to defend himself. He's in partial cover. Kuzon.
I am going to use my action here, and I'm going to turn on my exo targeting, and I'll target this guy using my move action. And then I'm
Okay.
going to fire at him with my laser rifle. Actually, wait 1 second. I gotta turn on the exocortex targeting buff. There we go.
Who are you shooting at?
Oh, sorry, the closest insect guy. This one right here.
That does not manage to reach his armor, sadly.
Jeez Louise, okay.
Yeah, enemies are getting pretty hard to hit.
Probably would have been if his armor was decreased or he was blind in smoke, but sadly it didn't hit him.
Well, if he was in the smoke, then Kuzon won't be able to shoot him now, would he?
True. So,
Yeah,
is
that's
it
all
what
I
else do
got.
you want to do? Did you want
No.
to move or?
He used his
No,
move
I used
action.
my move. I that included my exo targeting. It didn't hit him.
Oh, okay. Right then. He's gonna actually. Oh yeah, he has reach. Never mind. He's just gonna smack you from here.
I have cover.
Cover does not count against melee,
Oh shit.
but will it count even if it matters, given your large shot? Oh, okay. Never mind. Nice.
Are you fucking serious?
So you see his arm like almost detach its sinew, and he flips it and scrapes you across the neck, just under your armor. Just
Why did they even bother getting armor?
wow, that's lucky.
You have never missed me since I got this new armor, by the way.
Look, it's not my fault. I even accidentally rolled it out in the open.
He refreshed his browser. We're
How
all in
much?
for it now.
Let's see. He didn't hurt you that much, I don't think, because he's using the reach option to his weapon. Only 3.
Oh.
So he scrapes you. I might as well
Son
roll
of a
that out in
bitch.
the open. And now it's time. This guy is also going to do here. Sorry. This guy's going to use his up close option. And he misses you. He hits Aiden with all the armor of the world, but misses Thiveron. Okay, cool. So you see this guy rushes like dish, 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 dish. And with his swift action, he reveals the massive gun hidden underneath.
Oh!
No. I should have been on that side of the room. Oh no.
Let's see who he can hit. Ooh,
Cover!
yes. Are you in cover from that? Let me see.
Partial?
I don't think so. That's a straight line from it.
Oh,
If you were behind it, maybe. Oh, maybe I should hit Kuzon. Maybe the new person.
let's kill the new guy.
I didn't even notice the gun.
It was under a tarp. He had, like,
Yeah, it was under a tarp, dude. We couldn't see it. Ash is getting tricky.
My map trickery. So, yeah, you know what? You always say not to hold back against you.
Do it, I can take it.
Shoot you with a machine gun.
He said as he barrels down on me with a fucking machine gun.
Let's have a little look. So what is, I think your...
My AC is
armor.
25.
Oh yeah, and even with any minuses to 2. Yeah, so in other words, he opens fire, and thankfully you were just in time. So, it's just this massive chain gun just peppering the area where Aiden is. You just see bits of rubble kicking off and everything.
He probably destroyed my partial cover over here just with his sheer fucking force.
He can't make it far because he was also in the terrain and also hurt by it. His boss did not care. Let me see. Because this guy actually has a little bit of a... Wait a minute, let's see.
So these are more humanoid from what I saw, right?
Yeah, these are the humanoid ones.
Gotcha.
And guess what he's hitting? What can I do here? Yeah, actually, that's what I'm going to be doing. You know what? You haven't had enough punishment, Aiden.
Can I get cover this time?
Oh, there's no cover. Because he's using something called Mind Thrust.
Oh god damn it, Thiveron, why did you give him ideas?
Will save. There are other ways to get past your massive armor thing.
Luckily my will save is not that bad compared to my fortitude, so... Oh, never mind.
Oh, yep, so you take...
Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that hurts.
Hey, at least... maybe I should tell you, at the very least, this dude only had 1 level 2 slot. So he can only do that once. Maybe. Maybe I'm lying. Prava.
Aiden grunts.
Yeah.
You're
I
gonna
guess I'm
pay
just
for
gonna
that.
creep on over behind this cover here. And I'm just gonna try and, like, as carefully and sneakily as possible, just pick bugs off. So I'm
you're
going
picking bugs.
into solar attunement.
I smell ozone for some reason. Right, so Tune, make your attack.
Oh, oops, I accidentally clicked the one that was cold.
Was it meant to
but
be
yeah,
fire?
It's meant to be fire.
Okay. By the way, just so we're clear, the area is quite cold, and these guys do seem slower than normal. I forgot to mention that, but you are starting to notice it. So which one are you firing at here?
Yeah, just the bug in the back.
17. Oh yeah, you just delete him. Just disintegrated. And that's your entire
my
thing, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. But do your thing.
Nicole.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I was doing so much reading.
You don't remember you don't remember your own character's name.
I was trying to figure out because I know in D&D if you cast Magic Missile as a level 2 spell, you have increased damage roll. So I was trying to see if that was something I could do.
I think it had the dart to it.
Yeah, you
get
basically
me
add another
all
dart.
darts.
Another dart. Okay,
It's not
so
super efficient for that reason. It's kind of like
Yeah. Well, it's efficient for only one job, and that's for breaking concentrations.
Right. 'Cause I want to get rid of this guy on the turret because I want that turret. So I'm gonna do magic missile as a full action and a second level spell. So then that's 4 darts.
4 darts, and all at the same person, so go ahead.
This should be good. They're all at +1,
11
right?
damage.
Pardon?
They should all be at +1, right? So that's 4 extra damage.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I've added that, don't worry.
Good.
So yes, you just see all these darts slam into him. He stumbles a little. He's still on the turret, however.
Dang it.
You should have had a spell that pushed him.
If only.